Welcome back to more Metroid Prime, everyone. We are here in Phendrana Drifts, where we just got the boost ball, but I believe that's all we can do in this area for now. And we did see Ridley head back this way, which is, it's kind of a telltale sign that we're supposed to get out of here for the time being. But don't worry, we will be back to this gorgeous area fairly soon. Oh yeah, it's just a normal beam, not a missile. Whoops. So it's going to be back down to the Magmore Caverns with us, and it's pretty much just going to be straight backtracking for a while here. I forget if there were any boost ball kind of half-pipes in Magmore Caverns. I don't think there are. But there were definitely some back in the Chozo Ruins. I think there was one in the beginning room of the Chozo Ruins, and there was even one back in the Talon Overworld. So we're going to pay a visit to both of those. I'm trying to remember any other locations that had the half-pipes, so I can't really remember them off the top of my head. But hey, if we see any while backtracking, I'll be sure to take advantage of those. Alright, back in the Magmore Caverns. Of course, we're not going to... Well, I'll show you guys in a second. You guys will remember that other area, that other door, here in the geothermal power plant, whatever you want to call it. Oh crap, those things respawn. Ah! Yeah, that door that is directly to the north of us right now. So I'll just show you guys right quick. Yeah, that door, or I guess now it's to the left, on the bottom. We could go through that right now, but again, I believe there's nothing but spider ball tracks waiting for us down there, so we can't do anything with it. Okay, I want to get down to the lower level here. I don't want to waste too much time backtracking here. This is going to be pretty much straight trekking. If I take a bit of damage, I'll just get it off later. Oh, no, get off the lava. Yeah, the lava does some major damage, so watch out if you fall in there. Yeah, the various suit will protect us from heat, but it won't protect us from molten lava, so don't get any cute ideas about that. I'm trying to have an eagle eye for any potential power-ups I may have missed, or expansions, but I don't think there are any at the moment. I do get the feeling I'm missing something in here, but well. Again, we do have a clear objective in mind. I do remember this being the first time in the actual, the first time I played the Prime games, or this game, I should say, where I got stuck, because I was like, am I supposed to still be in Phendrana Phendrana Drifts again? Like, I don't really know what I'm doing. I did manage to get the boost ball, but I was kind of confused after that, what to do with the purple door and such. But yeah, you gotta come back here and use the ramps here. I don't know why I didn't think of that. I don't know, I did play this when I was a fairly young kid, so... It's actually kind of weird. My parents didn't really like me playing first-person shooters when I was a kid. Because, you know, really violent and stuff like that. You know, which I agree with. You know, like, a lot of those M-rated first-person shooters, I'm not sure if, like, 10-year-old games should be playing that. I mean, granted, or 10-year-old children should be playing that. And granted, I don't think they make kids violent, like, you know, some people think. I think that's a preposterous notion, personally, but... I don't know, I don't think you should be exposed to, like, extreme amount of, like, blood and gore and violence while you are that young, so... But they wouldn't let me play traditional first-person shooters, but my dad knew that I was such a big Metroid fan, because I liked the 2D game so much, because I played that crap out of Zero Mission, man. And I was like, hey, I want to get Metroid Prime, and yeah, it's kind of like a first-person shooter, and you shoot things, but there's really not any blood, you're just shooting up aliens, not actual people. And he was actually cool with it, like, I still had to pay for the game myself, of course, but, yeah, Metroid Prime was like the only first-person shooters that I played as a kid, because they were the only ones my parents would let me play. And honestly, I'm still not that big of a fan of the genre to begin with now. I don't know, I just think it's really repetitive, I guess. You know, I had that brief stint with Duke Nukem, which was a terrible game. I just played it as like a Valentine's Day prank. And I was just going to do one episode, but then I was like, okay, I'll give the game a try, maybe I want to do this. And I got through 3 episodes alright, but I got to the 4th episode. And I was trying to, like, keep up the witty commentary with that, but I had such a bad time. The game was so bad, I kept dying over and over, despite being on the easiest difficulty, that I was just like, okay, screw it, done. And I can't really think of any other first-person shooters I've really played, besides the Prime Trilogy here. I think first-person games can be pretty cool, like Mirror's Edge was a pretty cool concept on the PlayStation 3. Never played the second one because I heard bad things, but... First-person games, you know, I'm not against entirely, but the shooter genre, I don't know, I guess it's just not for me. Alright, what is going to be the quickest way to get back to the main plaza here? Looks like it's going to be through this one right here. I could hike all the way around the sun chamber here, but don't think I want to do that. Oh, I couldn't either way, because I don't have the spider ball to get up there. Wait, what is that? Oh wait, is that a secret area that I missed with the Powerball bomb? I think I need the spider ball for that either way, so we're not going to worry about that too much. Okay, so what areas could potentially have the boost ball? The furnace, I don't remember. Oh yeah, the furnace was that place, where we had to drain the water and all that. Okay, I remember one ramp being right here, or half-pipe being right here in the main plaza, so I guess we'll just head there for now. And then we'll go back to the Talon Overworld. As we haven't been there in a while. We haven't been there since, like, we didn't have missiles, so there should be a lot of stuff we can do there now. Yeah, last time we were in the Talon Overworld, all we could do was jump and fire a puny little pea shooter here, so... there should be a good amount of stuff for us to discover back there now, so that's kind of the place that I want to ultimately get back to. And of course, the vault we can just walk right through now that I displayed my elite morph ball bomb jumping skills, which really weren't skills at all, but hey, who's really keeping track? Alright. And alright, here we are. And the pipe I was talking about is right here. Now, what can I use this for? I don't really see any... Ah, there's a Mishal expansion right there I can see. Alright. Doesn't look like too hard of a ramp. Some of these you have to be really precise with. You gotta get a lot of height on, but this one is not one of them, it would seem. Alright, 5 more missiles in the bank. Holy crap, there's that boss that just spawned. So, I guess if you missed scanning that little mini-boss right there, you can go ahead and do that. Don't know why you want to fight him again, though. I know I certainly don't. Is there any area I can reach that I was not able to reach before? I don't think so, at least not with the boost ball. So let's get on out of the Chozo ruins here and get back to the Talon Overworld, a place that we have not seen in a good long while. And here's the elevator, alright. Now, I think, unfortunately, the Talon Overworld is not going to have the awesome music that it had before. I think that was just a opening, beginning of the game stage type of thing right there. It'll have its own theme now, so... It'll still be raining, though, so it'll still be nice and cool looking and really invigorating to explore. And the good old zoomers. It's been a while, my friend. And by well, I mean like 2 hours, so not that long. Okay, it looks like it is still playing that music. I know the music changes, unfortunately. I wish it would keep this music the whole time, but... Let's see here. I don't really see a thing I can get up there right now, but obviously they want me to use the boost ball right here, so we'll use the boost ball. And you can get some really good height with this boost ball, by the way. Oh wait, there it is. This is the ledge I want. Yep, that's the music I like so much. Ah, it's just so relaxing and calming. Really fits with the rainy atmosphere and everything. Alright, I believe we can bomb through this. Yep. Bomb through this. And bomb through that. I don't really know why there are 3 Powerball bomb blowing up thingies here, but... Yep, this is a new area, alright. Or a new section of the area, I should say. Anything else here? Just a bunch of zoomers, it looks like. Alright, and I believe this takes us back to, yep, the opening area proper with our gunship and everything. Except, we could not have gotten up here before, so our jumping ability wasn't good enough. So you need the boost ball to get up here, matter of fact. Alright, make some careful jumps here so I don't have to backtrack, and we'll go into this hidden little area right here. Ah, let's see what we got. I could scan it, I don't think it's part of the logbook, though. Yeah, it's not. The space jump boots! Alright, these space jump boots making their way... Actually, I think it was just called the space jump in Super Metroid there. But it operates a fair bit differently from traditional space boots in this area just called the alcove. I don't know, I get really curious when there's just like really tiny rooms with single power-ups in them. I want to know what they're called, so that's why I do that. But okay, we can't jump infinitely, but we do get a double jump now with the space jump boots. So yeah, that's awesome. You can see how the game just completely opens up now that we can jump twice in midair. And cool factoid right here, speedrunners of this game are able to get the space jump as soon as they land on Talon 4 and come out of the ship. Like, no, they really can, because there's this thing called a scan boost, where you scan something, you go to the side, and you're able to get, like, an insane amount of height. And you can imagine that when you get the space jump this early in the game, it cracks it wide open. Like, the sequence-breaking potential is insane. And I don't even know if the developers intended for that to be a thing. Like, you get the feeling in Super Metroid that a lot of the sequence-breaking stuff was on purpose if you knew what you were doing. So I don't know if this was, like, on purpose or just an exploit that speedrunners found, but it's kind of crazy that you can get the space jump this early. Like, before you get the various suit, before you visit Phendrana, before you even visit the Chozo ruins in the first place. So, now that we have the double jump, it's kind of just wide open for what we can do. I believe we can go this way now. A lot of areas just open right on up now that we can do this. I love this area so much. Alright, so which area are we going to go to first? I don't think we want to go to the one... One of these we don't really want to go to for now because it'll lead to something that we can't really do with. Let's just go ahead and explore a bit. We'll try out this door first, as this is the first door we saw when we exited our ship, so... Oh, are these new enemies? I think they are. These are... Seedings, huh? Well, let's go ahead and blast these guys, do it. Looks like they expel all those seeds whenever they blow up, so you can watch out for that. Get that energy right there. Now we can just jump over these weeds, so we don't have to deal with them anymore. Oh, I don't think... Do I want to do this right now? Yeah, let's just go ahead and do this right now. Why not? Go ahead and scan... Well, or get a cutscene. Impact Crater. Now this is a very ominous area, isn't it? Let's see what we got here. Ooh, pirate data, huh? Log 10.308.0. Field team reports are in on an aged structure of alien design, built on the surface of Talon 4. Studies show the structure projects a contaminant field. This field bars access to a prime source of energy within the deep crater. Science team believes the field is powered by a number of strange Chozo artifacts. We have found some of these relics and studies on them have begun. As this field could hinder future energy production operations on Talon 4, we must dismantle it as soon as possible. If this means the destruction of the Chozo artifacts, it will be done. Well, the pirates being as useful as always, I suppose. Let's break on through here. Impact Crater, huh? Well, the Chozo were talking about a meteorite that landed and caused a great crater, so this is probably where that meteorite landed. What is this? Oh, more Chozo lore. Let's see what we got. The contaminant of the Great Poison. This task is fallen to the Chozo, and we will not flee from our duty. Even as we suffer with the land and its creatures, we will pour our will into the 12. The artifacts that, when brought together, form the lock that holds the great evil at bay in the depths of the planet. This lock must stand up to all who might come to assault it, to preserve the power of the seal, and to protect it from those who would meddle for their own designs. We will spread the artifacts across the land, hiding them from prying eyes. The lock must never open until the day comes when this disaster can finally be put right. Alright, so it looks like this entire temple is dedicated to a seal that the Chozo created, and is guarded by 12 artifacts. Imagine that. Yeah, this definitely looks Chozo by design. Oh, what do we have here? This is a Chozo artifact. Let's go ahead and grab that shit. Alright, this is the Artifact of Truth, the first of 12. Collect it, and then scan the totems here for clues on the locations of the remaining artifacts. Together, the artifacts will open a path to the center of the Impact Crater. And of course, guys, that's kinda gonna be the ultimatum here, right? Like, if we go to artifacts here, you can see the truth one right here. Artifact acquired. So let's go ahead and, I think we can go ahead and scan for the hints of the others. Let's go ahead and scan these guys to see what we can get. Yeah, artifacts in trees. So I'm not going to, of course, read all these out loud. I'm just going to scan them all to have them in my logbook for now. But we want to have these for hints on where to find the rest of the artifacts. Because, of course, this is kind of the, I guess, the in-game thing right here. This is our ultimate goal. Wait a second. Scan this one. Yeah, get on. Okay, so yeah, this is the end goal right here, to where we need to collect all the artifacts and get to the center of the Impact Crater, which of course is where the Great Poison is hiding, you know, kind of the ultimate thing that destroyed this planet and wiped out the Chozo. Alright, have I scanned all of them? I think we have a few more to get here. Any more? Any more? Got you. So, okay, it's a good thing I came here first so I can be on the lookout for Chozo artifacts and stuff. Okay, no, not that one. Go to 2 instead. This isn't what I want. Oh, yeah, logbook. This is what I want. Artifacts. Looks like there are a couple I still didn't find here. What am I missing here? I thought I scanned all these guys. Yeah? Okay. I guess they're not going to give me hints on all of them. Be behind here? Yeah, I guess we're so... Oh, those are the ones that the space pirates stole. Yeah, that's right. Oh, I would get this one, too. Okay. Any more? Any more? Just want to make sure I'm not missing any. We'll do the outside one more time here. Alright, looks like we got all of them. Oh yeah, like the space pirate data mentioned, they stole some of them, so we're not going to be able to get the hints for all of them from the Chozo, because, well, the Chozo weren't in possession in weren't in possession of a lot of them, so I think we might have, yeah, another Chozo data over here, too, before it leads to a dead end. So let's go ahead and scan this one as well.
Recording to logbook.
Throughout our living nightmare, as we battle with this unyielding darkness, we Chozo see a light. This light glows with promise, chasing the shadows cast by the great poison, and purifying that which has grown toxic. It is strange, though. At times it looks to our eyes as if the light coalesces into a figure of a woman. Burning brightly, the luminescence descends from space, then retreats back into the infinite blackness from whence it came. When this prophecy comes to pass, when the light recedes, the Chozo's long vigilance of containment will finally come to an end. Alright, so it looks like they were having visions of Samus before she arrived here. Again, another explanation as to why all the Chozo power-ups will be sprinkled throughout the world and stuff like that. And I believe that's all we can do here for now. We're not going to be visiting this area for a while until I have all the artifacts, so alright. We'll be back here later. Let's take these guys out again. Can I just, like, boost ball through here? Yeah, we just got boost ball through here. Not the most graceful of exits, but, you know, an exit either way. Okay, so, I don't know. I've been debating with myself if I wanted to go through this door, but let's go ahead and do this. I don't think this leads to the area that I think it leads to right off the bat, so we'll be fine. Go through here. Oh, wait, I just remembered something. Yeah, an expansion. I believe it's behind the ship here. We couldn't reach it until we had the morph ball. Is it here? No, nothing in here. Oh, yeah, here it is. Yeah, it's just a missile expansion here. Being cleverly hidden right behind the ship right here. Of course, we couldn't get it when we first landed because, well, we didn't have the morph ball of all things. So, alright. Now I want to go through this door. See what awaits us up here. Slowly climb back up here. Can I even reach that door? I don't know if I can even reach it, to be honest. Let's see, where is it in relation to my area right now? So it's just right this way. Is there any way for me to get higher up? I don't know if there is, actually. I might just have to wait till I exit through there later. Or was it further down? No, it's way up there. Is it? I'm so confused. Oh yeah, it's at the bottom. What am I doing on the top? Man, I'm derping hardcore right here. Sorry, guys. I got really mixed up where everything was. Yeah, it's just down here. Ha ha. Alright, let's see what we get. I believe this will lead to our area as well. We have more caps right here. Is that a morph ball slot? Looks like it is. Let's see, what do we have in here? I think this is where I wanted to go. Yeah, Waterfall Cavern. I get the feeling there's some other stuff in here I may have missed, but again, we can go back. Oh, well, yeah, well, not the area I really wanted to access right now, but... flying pirates, huh? Alright, well, looks like these are the first space pirates we've seen in here, so let's take them out. Got to use our missiles here. They fly around so much that really the only way to get them is by using missiles. Come back here and fight like a man! And I'm a woman, so they're the real wusses here, aren't they? What is this stuff? This crate appears to be the same type of container found on the Space Pirate Research Frigate. The material seeping out from the ruptured metal is highly toxic. Analysis indicates that this may be the Phazon. And there we go, guys, the main plot point of the entire Prime series, the Phazon. We've heard allusions to this up to this point, but that's what it is, that blue stuff. Apparently, infinite source of energy, which is why the space pirates are so interested in it, and stuff like that. But yeah, the Phazon. Something that is completely new introduced in Metroid Prime. Of course, Retro wanted to come up with their own plot points and stuff like that, so... Alright, so we know that that's Phazon, we know that the space pirates are here because they were flying around their little jetpacks and stuff like that, but I think that is going to be all for today. I think that's going to be all for me recording today too, as my voice is starting to hurt just a tad bit. Even though I've only been recording for like an hour and a half, but I don't know, my voice has been going out pretty easily these days, but I'm going to jump onto the ship, and that is going to be all for today, guys. But now that we have the high jump boots in tow, a plethora of other areas are going to open right up. So next time we're going to go ahead, revisit some old areas, and see what we can do with the high jump boots. So I'll see you guys then.